So let's say add when I say 4 comma 5, it says class tuple. Wow, which means what? The numbers is nothing but it is becoming a tuple the minute you send it here, right? Whenever you send two values, a tuple is made consisting of 4 and 5. So now if I just print numbers, what will happen? Okay, and I do the same thing, that is add 4 comma 5. It says first it is class tuple and then it printed for me 4 and 5. Yes or no? Okay, so that means I could have done then add 4, 5, 6 and 7 and it would still say class tuple, but this time the tuple is going to be consisting of 4, 5, 6, 7. So now can I create a function, or can I do something in such a way that I return the sum of a number? Yes, I can. What should I do? Let's say the sum of a number, I am initially defining it as 0, and then I am going to add up for every number in numbers. I am going to add it with some s plus equal to, I'm going to add it with n. When I add it with n, what will happen? S plus equal to n, and then I return s at the end of the day, right? I run this out and now I add 4 comma 5, it returns 9. If I do 4, 5, 6, 7, it returns 22. If I return 4, 5, if I pass 4, 5, 6, it returns 15. That is 9 plus 6, 15. That's right. Cool. So we have function now which takes varying number of parameters. This particular concept is called as argument packing. All right. Hope you understood this. Okay. Now I'm going to another concept out here. Okay. Which means I'm going to go for a new file. I'm going to go for a new file and I'm going to teach you what is argument unpacking. Okay, this is a little different concept, which is different from the earlier one. Okay, what should I do? In this case, I'm going to, let me say, I'm going to define a function which is going to be perimeter, which is perimeter of a rectangle. Okay, and perimeter takes into two arguments, length and breadth, and it returns 2 into L into B. Okay, 2 into L into B, or L plus B, sorry, twice length plus breadth, sorry, it returns the perimeter. Now what I need to do is I can do something like this. I can say, of course, anytime I'll just save this for now and say argument unpacking, and of course I'm going to run this out. Now I'm going to call this perimeter, right? I'm going to call this perimeter function and I'm going to pass 4 comma 5. When I pass 4 comma 5, it's easy. It says, okay, it returns 18. But is it possible that I have my sides of a rectangle? I have the sides of a rectangle in a tuple already, 9 comma 2. I have the sides of a rectangle in a tuple. Is it possible for me to call the perimeter function of a tuple? If I pass sides, if I just pass sides, it says perimeter is missing one required positional argument B, which means that entire tuple, it took it as one argument. It just took it as one. 9 comma 2 is a tuple which took it as one argument. No, but sir, I didn't want him to take that as one argument. I wanted him to break it down and take the two arguments within that tuple to be used in that particular function. That was what I wanted to do. For that, you are now going to say perimeter of not just sides, I'm going to say perimeter of star sides, and then it is going to return to me 22. Why so? Because over here we are doing something, and what is being happened here is it is going to take this particular sides, it is going to unpack it. It is going to unpack it and make it as 2, 9, 2 and give it to parameter function. Hope that is very clear, right? So I can do that multiple for, this is applicable for a tuple as well as it is applicable even for, let me say SDS is a list. So it's a list, and if I say 4, 5, of course, and if I call for the perimeter of star SDS, it will return 18. That is 4 plus 5, that is 9 multiplied by 2, that is 18. Is that clear? This particular concept is called as argument unpacking. Okay, so we have learned a couple of concepts, that is list comprehension or for comprehension, argument packing, argument unpacking. Okay, with this I will go on to another session. Thank you for listening and hope you are in tune with the practice.